because Broken Blade, I mean, he has his own fair share of unique picks, and it looks like he's going to go with the Kled response.
Okay, I was really hoping we would get a game like this in this series, knowing that both of these top laners are willing to just pick wacky stuff.
Absolutely.
We're getting...
Yeah, and remember last game we talked a little bit about how Team Secret looking to be the successors of CFO, right?
Yep.
We talked about how for this team, it's a lot of kind of responsibility falls on their shoulders. Hang on, I have to enter a pun.
Yeah, it's a level 1 battle to the death here between the top laners as Broken Blade flashes away and pun! With the undertow flash auto!
Himself first blood.
Ignite at level 1 only does like 50 damage. It's very hard to rely on it for a kill through a potion, even if that potion's healing is reduced. Beautifully done from Pun to secure that kill there in the solo lane.
Oh, it's a kill!
Caps might just get solo killed by D-Ray, and he lives! He lives with had to have been single-digit HP. Team Secret Wales, 2 minutes into the game, have secured double solo kills. All right, D-Ray, that was a greedy as hell back. Completely torpedo their entire game over this crab.
Good, sir. You're about to see it right now. Here we go. It looks like the crab is just too far away.
Yep, a Hex Flash coming in from BA. Immediate dredge line onto Skirmishing, who, remember, does not have level 6. There's no World Ender available, and D-Ray's coming in for what could be a perfect execution. Caps over the heroic entrance. Skirmishing still alive with 100 HP. D-Ray takes him out. LeBron very low. D-Ray tries to go back in, but he's going to 1-for-1 here with the enemy support. Hans is free firing, and Eddie gets a little bit of damage back. Both AD carries at death's door as Caps tries to become an alcove gamer. Winds of War take his toe very low. Justice Punch is not going to connect onto the enemy jungler. BA's now the one in trouble. He goes for the dredge line to buffer through the taunt as the Winds of War nearly kill Eddie, but close isn't close enough. LeBron is back in the mix. And
in the fight, the TP comes through, but it ends up being a win. Hang on, Misfortune just died.
Yeah, back to live, and we missed a kill.
Why is LeBron here?
Yeah,
what's he doing down there?
LeBron is deep behind enemy lines, killing the enemy AD carry. So, all right, we'll hopefully get a replay of that and see exactly what in the world happened, as you do see Broken Blade maybe looking for a chance to make something happen in mid lane, trying to play around D-Ray, potentially being too aggressive. Grubs are going to spawn here in about 10 seconds as Caps finds himself trying to use the taunt to get away here, but a beautiful arrow coming in from Hans, and now what could have been a good play, all of a sudden turns around. Skirmishing picks up the kill on the enemy mid laner. Yes, his toe gets one back, but he's going to die here too. G2 get a 2-for-1, and the enemy jungler, oh my, he has to die. There's no way he gets away here. I refuse to believe it. I absolutely refuse to believe it. There is no way in the world he gets away.
He's getting away. He's going to execute.
There's no way.
He's going to execute.
There's the timer.
That's enough time. That's enough. He's done it.
He's called the pack a little bit. No shot. His toe. I stand corrected. A 1-for-1 at the end of the trade. Hansama now, though, targeted by the depth charge, but a TP comes in to reinforce G2. BA's on the run, but the constant slow from Hans makes it difficult. Nice job from LeBron getting in the way of the dredge line. There's no escape for BA. They give the kill over to Hans, and G2
gold lead in the top lane. A 25 CS lead. Akali, 870 gold. Team Secret Wales have their carries. They have the people that we're looking at to run rampant in this game, and it's going to have to be these solo laners that step up to deliver us a game 3 with a
Broken Blade and Caps, as they will now also head towards the bottom side of the map. Eddie and BA in some trouble. Eddie's your first target. Obviously, Misfortune's already down, and BA should be easy pickings afterwards. G2, they sent the whole... Far harder for G2 to find a way to get to the enemy nexus, as Skirmishing will secure that second Drake of the game. Still looking really good for Pun, but meanwhile, down here in the bottom lane, D-Ray could be in some trouble. Smoke screen going to protect him, still takes the damage from the third strike of the Darkened Blade, as Eddie in danger, forced to flash away, but the flash follow from Lebrov means that G2's bot...
Freljord coming up clutch as the TP now committed by Pun.
Okay, there's your Olaf, the full Ragnarok dive onto the Ashe. Ashe stays safe by kiting, but you cannot kite away from an Olaf in ulti. Hans does do some fancy footwork there, being able to vision juke him through the brush. Pun has now lost the Ragnarok, and G2's going in for the counterattack. Skirmishing wants to burst down the Fed. Olaf and Broken Blade falls. Hans Summon's unstoppable. BA dies alongside his top laner, and Eddie and his toe try to escape. Could not continue, so G2 with a 3,000 gold lead. Hans' individual lead is tied up with the actual...
On those individual playmaking power that a lot of this comp does have.
All right, Pun versus Broken Blade, the next episode. But Broken Blade, he's still just fine. And honestly, I feel like there's sort of a feeling of relief for Broken Blade, because when you're a Kled and you're super far behind, you feel like you're telling your team, I'm sorry guys, I won't be able to dive the enemy AD carry. I just don't have the power budget. And they're like, it's okay, the enemy AD carry doesn't exist. He's further behind than you are. So you're kind of just okay with it, right? As long as you don't chain dying or something. And honestly, Broken Blade has still only died the one time. The biggest thing is he's 0-1-0, so he hasn't been able to participate in any of the kills either. But now they might be able to change that as they immediately find the counter punch onto Pun. Broken Blade stays alive for now, tries to escape from his toe, but then Fury makes it a 1-for-1 trade. Problem is, Skumon's way stronger in this 1v1 afterwards. The arrow flies through, his toe sidesteps it, gets away for now, does stay alive. Second Kaza the Hound's pursuit, and he wants to re-enter the fight. Immediately rethinks it though, continues his retreat back towards the tier 2 turret. So even though we get a trade of top laners, again, it's the Olaf that's been ahead the entire game, being traded for the Kled that's permanently behind. Caps versus D-Ray here on the top side. Flash into the brush from both. Caps with the Winds of War. Perfect execution from D-Ray. They're both so very low. Caps waiting to see if D-Ray overplays his hand, but it will not happen. So a close fight, but nobody dies. Problem for Team Secret Whales is G2 is looking for Soul Point, and they've already secured it, but the Whales have decided they want to fight. Teleports coming in from everybody. Hansama going to be under pressure. Pun and his toe have found the enemy carry, and now Skumon's got to try to do something, but he does not have the World Ender from the previous fight. BA dies to Caps as G2's now found in the taunt. A lot of damage as his toe takes out Skumon. Now Team Secret Whales need to find more. Caps falls too. LeBron's going to die next. G2 crashed the car straight into the ditch. It is a disaster with the Dragon. The ammo to take him down.
My goodness, Team Secret, they fight back.
A lot as we go forward. One more Dragon means Hextech Soul for the European team.
He's dead.
Which is a massive power spike. Broken Blade though with a remount. And that's the danger of Kled. He can bait you into very, very dishonest situations with that remount. As you can see, our lane economy snapshot here showing the top side of the map is all Team Secret Whales, but the bottom side is still G2. Broken Blade wants his kill onto Pun. Bear trap on a rope, and he's caught him.
Solo in the top lane, securing a tower for himself, getting a little bit of gold back into his pocket. And Eddie, he wanted to push out
15 seconds away as everybody from both sides is preparing for a fight. Pun has gone through the Hex Gate. Lebrov is your target here at the start. Pun is already Ragnarok. He wants to go in after Hansama, but they're just going to burst the Olaf down. Bullet time flying in over the top, but it's not hitting anybody of major value. Lebrov with the flashback over the wall. His toe's unstoppable. D-Ray tries to get away, but the Akali is getting focused. Skumon and Broken Blade looking for something, but Hans is already down. Skumon running out of World Ender as his toe also has to be careful. You can't lose your jungler here. You've got to make sure you maintain Dragon control. Meanwhile, keep your eyes on D-Ray. He's going back to the base, but he has the Unleashed TP ready to rejoin. Eddie with the flash for the kill onto Skumon. G2 is dying again. Remount comes in from Broken Blade, but he can't hit Eddie here with the bear trap on the rope. The damage comes through. Eddie lives. Team Secret Whales eat him alive.
They find an ace against G2. The gold lead just doesn't matter to them. And I genuinely thought that Pun had driven way too deep into the backline. He dies so quickly with the numbers advantage. I'm thinking to myself, oh, G2's just going to clean up this fight, get Soul, and get this game. But Team Secret, and his toe in particular, finds the target. So much at the back of that. D-Ray now isolated in top lane.
Yep, trying to get away. Nice use of the smoke to dodge the aggro there from
top side for Team Secret. If he could get the death cap before the fight, he would be even happier, but I think he's a ways away from it. There's a bit of a skirmish is happening.
Yeah, top side, we've got a 1v1 between our mid laners, and Caps is winning it handedly. D-Ray down to about a quarter HP. Now Pun's got to be careful to not get caught by anything else. Enchanted Crystal Arrow misses, goes right through the uprights there, aiming for anybody on Team Secret Whales. As now the 4v4 really starts to break out. TP coming in from both mid laners. Bullet time getting a ton of value though from Eddie. As Pun has to try to get away. Lebrov is almost dead, and so is Broken Blade. D-Ray makes his way into the fight as his toe jumps back over the wall at the chicken pit. See Darkened Daggers flying out from his toe as the re-engage comes through from Broken Blade. Caps gets the kill there with a taunt as D-Ray jumps into the fight, hiding in the smoke now with a heroic entrance. Very much on the edge is D-Ray as G2 tries to get away. Perfect execution going for the kills as Eddie's already found one. Skumon dies, double kill back over to Misfortune. It's a bloodbath here in this 5v5 battle. It's two dead on either other side.
I'm genuinely shocked that Team Secret was able to make that fight work, because the start of the fight looked horrendous, but Pun was able to get back to base, TP back into the fight, back through from Pun. He rejoins. Oh, we're back in the action.
Yeah, we're already back into the fight as LeBron's in the middle of everybody. Loses half HP. D-Ray on the flank looking for an opportunity. Histo call the pack, dodging away from some of the CC, but now they're bursting down Skirmishing. Aatrox is already out of the picture, but it's a 1-for-1 as D-Ray dies. Hansama taking the kill, but Histo finishes off for Braum. Broken Blade is targeted, flashes away, staying alive for now with a bullet time up the top, nearly kills him. Hansama trying to escape as Caps kills Pun. Histo wants a little bit more, but G2 is kiting back, and G2 has the Baron down to half HP. Team Secret Whale trying to stop it. Baron getting burned very low. It's secured by Broken Blade of all people, as now a beautiful arrow connects on the BA, but into the back line. Keep your eyes on D-Ray. Histo tries to jump in. Call the pack keeps him alive for now. He tries to get away, but he's down. D-Ray dies too. G2 get the Baron, and 2 incredible picks. Now it'll be 3. A double kill for Skirmishing, and it's now a 5v2. This game balanced on a razor's edge, and it's G2 that find the winning cut.
For the entirety of this game, it was Team Secret that was faster at pulling off the fight. G2 felt like they were always on the back foot, but G2 were the ones deciding to start off that Baron. They successfully protect their AD carry, they secure the Baron, they secure the fight, and they may be looking to end the game.
The Samurai find the lethal strike, and Team Secret Whales are now left bleeding. The Nexus turrets out of the picture, the Nexus exposed. Eddie just trying to get back to the safety of the fountain, but it will not matter. G2 go up 2-0.
Team Secret came so close so many times. Such